Okay, I think we're live now. And I'm waiting for everybody to show up. If you're on watching this, say hello and let us know where you're from.
Hi, everyone.
Yeah. So far, nobody.
Hey, everybody.
Just a second. It'll be here. Oh, there we go. There's the live. Oops. I got my live, but then I was talking. Okay. Oh, there's 8 people, it says.
Oh, good.
So, hi, everybody.
Hi, everyone.
Let us know where you're from. Say hello. Hi, Lori. If you're new, let us know. And go ahead and share this live on anywhere you think people might be interested in us, and or tag a friend if you think your friend should be online here listening to us. Hello, everybody. I will be giving away a 15-minute reading at the end, probably at about 6:45-ish, around there. So if you wait to the end, you could win a 15-minute reading. I'm only going to pick from the people that are online. Even if you shared and then you left, I'm not going to pick from you. I'm sorry. But this way I can pick people that are staying and really interested and want the reading.
That's okay. Great.
Yeah. Me and Alyson are in different warehouses right next door to each other, so we have like the same background noises.
Oh, you do?
So when the motorcycle goes by, you're gonna hear mine, hers, and mine. So we'll probably like mute ourselves, or when the ambulance goes by, or whatever. So sorry about the noise. And I'm gonna make sure I'm plugged in nice and good with my router, because the other night I kept pulling it out, and I had a bad connection. So. Hello, welcome everybody. I am Kelley Eckhardt. I am a psychic medium, and Cheryl is, and Alyson is also. And if you're new here, welcome. I'm glad you found us. And if you're coming back, thank you for coming back. We love you. Oh, South Africa, Nolene. That's where my husband's from.
Really?
Yes, and Nolene it's 2:30 a.m. My husband grew up in Cape Town, South Africa, and his sister and his cousins and everybody all from there. Big family. So I'm so glad I reached somebody in South Africa, and that you're a night owl, because it's 2:30 in the morning there, she says. That's amazing. So I'll continue. All right. So I live in Huntington Beach. I do readings over the phone or through Zoom, and I'm getting ready to resume in-person readings, just kind of slowly. So I'm doing maybe 1 a week, 2 a week. I'm not allowing everybody in here. I'm just sort of working my way into it, but everybody that comes to the office has to wear a mask and use hand sanitizer, in the bathroom will be off limits. So if anybody is local and would like an in-person reading, all you have to do is book the reading as a phone or a Zoom reading, and then email my office or myself, and my assistant will set it up so it's in person for you. Okay? Let's see, what else? Also, I'll have an event center here in Huntington Beach, and I'm getting ready to start doing some small classes, because it's a big warehouse. We can open it up so it's safe. I can spread everybody out, which is really nice. And we can still like meet and congregate in a safe way with our mask and, everything. So if you're in Huntington Beach, get ready. I'll be opening up my spirit center here in another month or 2. So just still getting some finishing touches done. And normally we do this on Wednesday, on the 4th Wednesday of every month. But this last month we were launching The Last Breath, our book. We all 3 wrote on this. There's 48 authors, and it was a fun event that we did for 2 weeks, but it just sort of took all our energy out, because it was 2 lives a day for 2 weeks. So there was really no energy left for the Wisdom Wednesday. There just wasn't time. So I apologize, everybody. I kind of canceled last minute, but I promised I'd redo it in a couple weeks, and that's tonight. And so we still will have our Wisdom Wednesday on the 4th Wednesday of this month as well. So you get 2 this month. It's kind of exciting. And I have a lot of events coming up. I posted in the comments, or not the comments, up above, and I'll post some down here. But I have a lot of like online events, 2 with Cheryl I'm doing an event this weekend. I still have 4 tickets left for a small group reading where everybody gets a reading. So check that out. That's also, there's a link in the at the top here, or you can go to my website, to my event center, and get that. There's 4 tickets left. If you buy a ticket and you come to the online event, you're guaranteed a reading. It could be either a psychic reading or a mediumship reading. It's really up to you. Whatever you're wanting, I will be doing. It's a real fun event as well. Okay, and then we have, after that, the week after, I'm doing an event with Cheryl, a psychic demonstration where we're going to do psychic readings for everybody. It's going to be a lot of fun. And I don't know the exact format, but it'll be on Zoom. You'll get to, answer us. It won't be like this, so it'll be a lot better. And the ticket prices are on my website. I think, I don't want to give you prices because I get them mixed up, but I think the small group reading is $80 a ticket, I think. So that, go ahead and check that one out. I'm not sure of the exact price, but I think that's the price. And then the event Cheryl and I are doing, I don't remember the price for that either. I'm sorry, but you can find the prices on the website. Those are like 25, 35, I don't know, somewhere in there. We come with these prices and then they're gone out of my mind. So that's coming up after that. That's going to be a lot of fun, the psychic demonstration. And then after that, I'm doing an event with Thomas John and I forget who, but it's in the thing. I'm doing an event with
Lillian, Natalie Anderson.
Thank you. I'm terrible with names. I'm terrible with names in the living and in spirit. So, I do my best. And then there's some things coming up. There's a whole bunch of things coming up. So just look at my events page, Cheryl's page, wherever you can find it. You'll find it on one of ours, and my page will have all of my stuff as well. And then, of course, purchase our book, The Last Breath. We're very excited. It's still #1 in a few categories, so we're still doing good. We're holding strong. I think we also have a lot of amazing reviews. Check them out. Everybody who's buying the book is saying really beautiful things about it, and I completely agree with them all. All right. So I'm going to pass it over to you, Alyson. I'll let you introduce yourself, and then Cheryl.
Okay, so I am Alyson Gennon. I'm a medium and an animal communicator, and also live in Huntington Beach, California. And I mainly teach classes. So the next time that I'm on a Wisdom Wednesday, I'll have probably a bunch of classes out for people to take a look at. I feel like it's really important for everyone to learn how to connect with their loved ones and not just rely on mediums for us to connect for you. Obviously, when we're in times of grief or have heightened emotional states, it's easier to ask someone else to connect for you, which is great because we love to do that. But it's also wonderful for you to learn how to connect and communicate with the spirit world, with your loved ones, if that's something you'd like to do. So, and I teach psychic investigation. I teach beginning through advanced mediumship, and I'm going to offer some new and exciting classes as well coming up. And let's see, that's about it. So off to you, Cheryl. Oh, and one more thing. If you want to connect with me, if you want to connect to me, the best way to connect is through Facebook. Spirit Communication 1 is the link. And that's probably the best until I update my website, because my website hasn't been updated in many months. But we're getting there. We spent a lot of time and focus on this book. And now that the book is out, I'm, circling back around and focusing on my own practice and mediumship. So the next first beginner class, I'm going to try to have it out November, December. So if not, then the very beginning of the year. So thank you. And Cheryl.
Hi, everyone. Thank you, Alyson. Thank you, Kelley. It's such a joy to be with you guys tonight. And just to let everyone know, we want to give a big shout out to Franklin Rose Publishing, which Alyson Gannon is the founder. But really, Franklin Rose Publishing did such a nice job. It's a beautiful book. So really, if you haven't purchased it yet, it is available on Amazon.com, the paperback or the ebook. It's called The Last Breath. All right. It's true stories of mediumship, the afterlife, and messages from heaven. So thank you for everyone who has already purchased the book. And really, if you are interested, it's a great gift idea. Just for a holiday gift idea, I always tell people to put it on their bookshelf, on their spiritual library bookshelf, because you'll want to refer to it. There's exercises and meditations in it, how to connect to your guides. So once again, thank you guys so much for all of your support for everyone on the call tonight. So my name is Cheryl Murphy, and I am also a medium and psychic. I also do kind of a monthly teaching. I have an inner circle program going. I do some private one-on-one mentoring as well. I do most of my readings, as you guys know, by Zoom and by phone right now, but I do love seeing you in person when I can, and also doing public demonstrations when we can all get back out there in the world. And thank you to Kelley for helping to make that happen with her new office location in Huntington Beach. So excited about that. I do have a healing prayer circle coming up Sunday, October 11th, which is this coming Sunday. It's free to join. You can just go to my website and sign up for that. It's a great way to learn and to practice meditation and manifesting and healing in a group energy environment. There's lots of light workers on that call already. So I know you'll feel that and experience that wonderful energy. But like Kelley said, we have an event coming up October 17th. It is a psychic demonstration, and we'll be doing readings for as many people as we can in the audience. So please join us for then. And once again, the tickets are available on my website or Kelley's website, and we'll look forward to seeing you there. And just for tonight, we want to thank all of you for coming, just because you've helped build a community. And it's been such a lovely environment, seeing you guys, each time saying hi to us. So we just send all of our love back to you. Okay. So thank you very much. Thanks, Kelley.
That was beautiful. Thank you guys. And I just love seeing like a lot of the same people. I love all the people that show up for us, and I appreciate that. And I would like to do a special kind of reading, Cheryl, for somebody who shows up all the time.
Wow, great idea.
And she's always like here, watching us, sharing for us. And she won a reading with me the other day, but I would like to do something where all three of us tap in. Do you guys mind?
Would love that idea. Great idea.
Okay. So, let me find her. I just saw her name, and I just saw her. And forgive me, my vision's horrible, but it takes me a second. And I believe this is Mary. Mary, let me know if you're the one I did the reading for the other night. The one you won my reading. I believe this is the right Mary. Please let me know in the comments. I want to make sure I'm reading for the right Mary, but I'm pretty sure it's you, because I know your email is different. Your name's different on the email, and it gets a little confusing. So, Mary, we would like to do a reading for you. If you want to call in, I will give you a phone number if I have it.
And you can always use my phone, Kelley, if you'd like.
Oh, I found it right here. Okay. I just didn't get it out yet. So, yay. Okay, so I'm going to put a banner up here for the phone number, and I'm going to ask Mary to give us a call, please. Yes, Mary, are you the one I did the reading for the other night? She said, you mean me? I would like for all three, like Cheryl, Alyson, and I would all like to kind of tap in for you. So let me give us a call on my cell phone number, which is not the one I wanted on the screen here. Let me find it.
And for everyone, if it's your first time here tonight on our Wisdom Wednesday live, we'd love to hear from you. If you can just shout out a hello in the comments section, we'd love to know if it's your first time here as well.
So Mary, give us a call. I'll put the number back up. I didn't realize I was going to move it when I did that, but it's very confusing. There's the phone number. Give me a call. Yes, that's me. Give us a call, Mary. She's so cute. She's like, you mean me? I'm just going to turn my ringer on so it rings. That always helps, right? And make sure I'm not on Do Not Disturb. Okay, I'm not. Okay, well, it's your first time here. It's great. Thank you for coming, Tammy and Cindy and whoever else. I can't follow. These comments are moving so fast. Oh, Deborah.
Yeah.
Thank you. So I'm just waiting for Mary to call us. I'm going to put her on the speakerphone. So give us a call, Mary. The phone number is up here on the screen, right down below Cheryl. It's right under. Okay, she's calling now.
Okay, great.
Okay. She is calling now. So just give her a second. I decided not to use my headphones this week.
Okay.
They always have all kinds of issues. You're getting my voicemail. 53. That's weird. It's not. It should be ringing. Oh, I'm on Wi-Fi. That sometimes when it goes to Wi-Fi, it doesn't ring. Let me take it off the Wi-Fi. Okay, try it now. Sorry. I don't know why Wi-Fi. There we go. Hi, Mary. Oh, you got to turn me down in the background, please.
Hello?
Hi. Can you turn us down in the background?
That's weird. It's not. It should be ringing. Could you hear me now?
Yeah, but I mean, our voice is in the background. You have to turn us off on your computer.
I don't know. I'm sorry. Okay. Hi.
There we go. Hi, Mary. So I wanted to bring you on because, after we talked the other night, I know there's been so many piggybacks for you over the times you've been on here, and I wanted to have Cheryl and Alyson go direct. And correct me if I'm wrong, but we've connected or had piggybacks with your father. Is that right? Or is it your mother?
Both.
Both.
I can't believe you're doing this. Thank you so much.
Oh, you're welcome. And so I want to thank you for always watching and for sharing with me the other night how much this means to you. So definitely, I know that you've wanted to really connect with them and hear from them, from all of us. So I just read for her literally, was it yesterday or the day before? So why don't you and Alyson start? It's spirit. She wants to connect with her mother and father, or either one, whichever one you guys come through with. Okay.
Okay. Well, Mary, right at the beginning, hi, this is Cheryl. Hi, Mary. Thank you so much for being on the call with us. Immediately, I felt your father step in. And I also want to say a happy birthday. So can you understand a happy birthday, please? It's either with you or someone, but I feel like it's shortly around this. I just want to say that. That's just the first thing that came out right after I connected with your father.
There was a significant birthday recently, a couple weeks ago.
Okay, fine. And I get a real closeness between you and your dad. Can you understand that, please?
Say that again. You cut out.
Oh, thank you. I felt a real closeness with you and your father.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, and I feel like the two of you were the two of you are very different from everyone else in the family. Like the two of you hung out together, or two peas in a pod, if you can understand that, please.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I mean, I just feel like a real closeness with you, and I felt like in some way a coach. Like, did you guys do athletics or something when you were younger?
No.
Okay, all right. Well, I still feel a coach feeling, like you would go to him with questions, you would ask his opinion on things. So that makes sense then, right?
Yes, that does. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe that's where we want to go. But I get a lot of love from him, and I really felt that his passing was really all of a sudden, is what I felt. Would you understand that, like a abrupt passing with your father?
Absolutely. Yeah.
Absolutely. And that time was.
I don't know where.
I'm sorry, I interrupted Kelley. I didn't hear what she
just said. Terrible. It was out of nowhere.
Yeah. Thank you very much, Mary. And just to tell you, how much love we're sending you right now with your mom and dad. But, it feels like, your dad was saying time was too short. Time is too short.
That's a great way of putting it. Yeah, I was a kid. We were kids.
Oh, I'm so sorry about that. And Alyson, I'm just going to hand it over to Alyson and ask her if she would like to. What are you picking up on, Alyson?
Sure. So a couple of things. One, as Cheryl was speaking, I just felt with your father, tears coming to his eyes and my eyes from him, just emotionally that you know, with the quick passing and not being there physically, like this was just something that really put a stress and strain on the family, and he would have never wanted to do that. It really feels like you know, he was a family man and family was everything for him, and the last thing he would have wanted was to have to physically step away from family. So please know that. And also I feel like even though he wasn't there physically from any of the milestones, you know, he was there in spirit, you know, and so he wants you to know that he didn't miss a beat, that he was there in spirit. Do you have at least one sister?
How detailed do you want it? I would say,
Well, just a yes or no would work.
Yeah, so it could be a sister,
Okay.
a stepsister, half sister.
Technically, yes.
Technically, yes. So you do have a half sister, a stepsister,
Yes.
sister, a
yes,
sister.
Okay, I just say yes.
Okay. So, and then also he's taking me to around Christmas time. So I know that there must be something significant that happened around that time. And it feels, to me, it feels sad. So there must have been something significant that was sad that happened around
Oh.
Christmas time.
New Year's.
Okay. He died right at
Yeah.
New Year's. Okay. But I want to let you know that your dad is also a jokester. He has a great sense of humor because he just said something that I don't feel is appropriate to repeat. But I will. I'll say it. He's like, he was just kind of making light of his passing, and it was like, what a way to start a new year, you know? But he's trying to make light of it. And so I feel like he brings that levity, that sense of humor in, and I feel like, you know, he would have made the family laugh. Do you understand that, please?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. And also, I'm getting the number 8. So was someone around 8 years old during his passing, or at time of passing, or the 8 could be August as well, or the 8th of a month, but I'm just being shown 8.
8 off the top of my head.
And then also, that's okay, you can, you know, think about that. It might come and then you can let us know. And also, I'm hearing the name Christine or Christy. Do you understand this connection?
Christine is my sister-in-law.
Your sister-in-law?
I'm sorry, what?
She was just repeating sister-in-law.
Yeah, Christine. The Christine that I can think of is my sister-in-law.
Okay. All right, living?
Yes, yes.
Okay, is she kind of a pill?
Is she kind of a pill?
That's, yeah, okay, yes. Well,
Is that an understatement, were you going to say?
what's that?
What did you say?
So is she kind of a thorn or a pill?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So I feel like your dad is kind of commiserating with you, and it's like Christine's way or the highway. Sometimes, do you understand that?
Yes, exactly. That you just nailed it. That's exactly how she is.
Yeah. So you know, your dad's like, you know what? It's easier just to go with the Christine flow than to fight it. So just like humor them, he says, and then do your own thing.
Okay. I think that's interesting that he focused on her.
Yeah, well, I do too, but that's what he's doing.
No, the reason I'm saying that is because there's this over the last few months, I've realized how different our family would be if she wasn't the way she was. So I think that's interesting that that's what you picked up on.
Well,
Yeah, and he can telepathically hear what you're thinking and read your thoughts. And so, he's joining the conversation on that.
That's really interesting. It really is interesting because there's a lot of things that would have been very different if she wasn't able to influence the family the way she did. Things would have been a lot nicer.
I'm sorry to hear that. Especially when it's coming from someone who comes from outside of the family and comes into the family and disrupts like that. But, what he's saying is it's just much easier just instead of fighting it, just like let it be and then do your own thing.
Okay.
So lots of love from your dad. He says he's never far away, just he can hear, and okay, thank you. And he's making me feel like you've recently been teary-eyed or crying. And also, have you recently lost a pet or had a pet that was sick?
A pet that was sick or lost? Kind of. I have a pet business, and there's a couple of people who...
Yeah.
A couple of them that I was very attached to, yeah.
Okay, so what he was making me feel was like you were teary-eyed, you were sad, and then he also made me feel like it was connected to a pet. So if you have a pet business, it could be connected to the pet business, but I just know it's connected to the pet.
Okay.
Yeah, that makes sense. I think if you have a pet, yeah.
Yeah. So just, he's being very empathetic with you about what's currently going on in your life and what you've recently been through. And so he sees all of that, so if there's been, some turmoil in the business or, anything like that, I just know it's connected to pets. That was like the feeling that he gave me. So, so just know he's with you. He loves you. He's proud of you. He says you're a real straightforward person. You're an honest person. You treat people like you'd like to be treated. You don't always get treated like you should get treated. But he says, keep going and keep being you because we see it on the other side.
That's beautiful.
It is. I thank you because it's just really hard because you meet a lot of people whose parents divorced, but you don't really meet a lot of people who lost a parent to death as a kid. There's really not a lot of us, and people don't get what it's like. It's like he's using this opportunity right now to like kind of parent me a little bit the way he didn't get to, got cut off. So
absolutely
emotional because I could feel him trying to be a dad to me while he had my moment with you guys. Thank you.
That's beautiful. I'm so glad I was able to have you on tonight and have Cheryl and Alyson read for you.
If you haven't had a parent die as a child, you can't even imagine what it's like. It's just, it blows everything up. So I really thank you guys.
Oh, thank you, Mary. And thank you for coming and watching us. And thank you just for purchasing the book, for everything. We do appreciate you. Okay?
Okay.
And
Thank
God
you,
bless
guys.
you. Okay. Bye.
Take care.
I just wanted to say that was beautiful, Alyson. That was beautiful, Cheryl. Thank you, guys. I would have read for her, but I did it just like last night, I think, or the night before, or whenever it was, and it's just too soon. But I do appreciate you guys doing that for her. I really know that sometimes we have to do that sometimes, we just have to give back to somebody that needs it. And I want to share with all the people that are new that are asking questions here how this all works. Let me just explain it to you because you know what? We didn't explain that. So Wisdom Wednesdays we do on the 4th Wednesday of every month. I go on live almost every Wednesday or Thursday, just depending on what my schedule is. But the 4th Wednesday of every month, Cheryl, Alyson, and I come on and we do what's called Wisdom Wednesday. And we started off the year doing it every Wednesday, and then we switched it a couple months ago. Things kind of got a little overwhelming, and I wanted to try to do more on my own just to practice. So that's what this is. And the rules are, we will bring through spirit organically. Somebody put it in the comments, which I appreciate. Thank you. I don't know who that was. But basically, we'll just start connecting with spirit, and we're going to give you guys the evidence that we're getting. And then what you need to do in the comments is not tell us anything about your loved ones, but only answer yes no, or I don't know to the information we're giving you. Now, if you're saying yes to some of the information, and since there's a 20-second delay on Facebook, you need to tell us what information you're saying yes to. So if I said, and I'm just making this up, if I said, oh, I've got a father named Bill who was a farmer, I'm just making it up, okay? I hope nobody has a father named Bill as a farmer. Anyways, you would say, yes, I have a father. His name was Bill and he was a farmer, but you would not tell me any additional information, okay? Just what you can understand. If there's a piece of information you can't understand, and we gave you 5 pieces of information and you can understand 4 of these things, you can say, I understand everything except, and then the one thing you don't understand, to make it quicker, right? But do not tell us the names of your loved ones. Don't tell us their relationships. Don't tell us how they died, because that's our job as evidential mediums, is we want to give you that information, and we want you to validate it for us. Does that make sense to everybody? I hope. Also, on occasion, when we go, we might just grab somebody out of the comments because we feel drawn to you and pick you to do a reading for. So again, it can be either way. And when we do psychic readings, we'll tell you, okay, ask a question, and we'll just start picking questions to answer. So that's really how it works. I hope that makes sense to everybody. Yes, people are saying yes. So thank you. And a lot of the people that come all the time, they know the rules, and they will help you out too in the comments, because they're like, awesome. So a lot of times, if you have questions, just ask it in the comments. And if we don't answer it, I know somebody who comes all the time will answer for us. So they know the rules. They know how this works. They come all the time. So I hope that helps. I'm going to see who, I feel like I'm going to just kind of connect with spirit and see who comes through. I'm going to go, and then we'll kind of take turns. How's that, guys? Cheryl? Alyson? Sure. Okay. I was just going to mute myself. What was I thinking? I was just about to hit the mute button. Anyways, that would be bad. You guys wouldn't be able to hear me. So I'm going to just see who I feel. I'm going to bring through some information. Please don't ask me, what's their name? How did they die? Because that's not how it works. I'm going to give you the information that I'm getting from spirit, okay? So just yes, no, or I don't know, and don't feed us any information. Okay, so I'm going to see who's coming through here. Okay. Okay. I do feel like I have a grandfather coming in, and I feel like this would be grandfather on mother's side. And this is very interesting. There must be a name of somebody in the family, either his name or somebody that's in the family, like Theodore, and they would have gone by Teddy or something like that. But it's like a very old-fashioned name, like it's a T name. I'm pretty sure it's like Theodore or Teddy or something like that. And this is a grandfather on mom's side. I feel like he would have been very tall. I just feel like I'm tall and thin. I also feel like there's a very family-oriented person. He's all about family. He's all about taking care of the family. But there's a very private side to him. This grandfather was very private. He wasn't the most social. He was more of an introvert. If anybody can understand a grandfather like this, he's very loving, very family-oriented. I think he's tall and slender. I don't know if he is. He might not be, so that's not 100%. I just feel like I want to stand up, and I feel like I'm slender. So, and I feel like there's a name tied to him, like Teddy or Ted or Theodore or something like that. And then the other thing is, I know this is grandfather on mother's side. So I know I'm on mom's side as he comes through, and I feel like he's coming through for his granddaughter. So I feel like this is for a granddaughter. And I do feel like his passing was actually not too long ago. I want to say it's less than 5 years ago. And if it's not less than 5 years ago, then somebody else transitioned 5 years ago with him. Because sometimes I get the 5 for him saying he's with somebody else that came over. So maybe grandmother transitioned 5 years ago and she's with him now. That's what I'm feeling. It's like the two of them are together now. Can anybody understand a grandfather in spirit on mother's side? I feel like he was very family oriented, very, there was a very, what's that, where they're introverted side to him.
Bridget Gale Young is taking a lot of the information, Kelley.
Okay, and then my mom's name is Teddy. Interesting. Now, is your mom's dad in spirit, your grandfather, Michelle? If she can take that name, because I'm hearing Teddy, Teddy. So if Michelle, if you can understand your grandfather in spirit and grandmother in spirit, let me know, please. And Bridget, ma'am, my grandpa is the Adore. Okay, the Adore, yes. Okay. So, and Bridget, I'm not sure what that means, Adore. Theodore, or are you trying to type Theodore and it's making it the Adore? Is that what's happening? Spell check, right? Yes, where'd she go? 5 years ago, my husband passed. Okay. Yes to both. So I'm kind of going here between Michelle and Bridget. Bridget, I'm not sure what you can take other than the name. Yes. My gosh, your grandpa was Theodore. He passed, and your husband passed 5 years ago. Okay, now Michelle, would you understand somebody passing within the last 5 years? Either your grandfather or somebody new in the spirit world. Please let me know. Yes, spell check. That's what I figured. So I was like, Theodore, what is she saying?
I don't know.
As I was saying it, though, I was putting it all together. So Michelle and oh my gosh, where'd it go? Bridget. So I'm with the two of you, but Michelle, I asked you a certain question. Can you understand if somebody also passed 5 years ago, either your grandfather or somebody else in the family, like maybe grandma? Let me know. And that will help me kind of decide who I'm with. Yes. Oh my goodness. You guys have a lot in common here. Okay. So let me keep going here. Now, Michelle, would you understand everything I described about this grandfather, the personality, and the same with you, Bridget? Can you understand everything I've said about this grandfather in spirit, the love he had for his family, the introverted side that he had, tall and splendor, I feel, tall, skinny family. Yes. Okay, Bridget. And Michelle, if you can understand all of the personality traits, let me know so I can figure out who I'm with. And I'm going to see if I can get another name from them. I'm just going to kind of see what they give me. So with this grandfather, hi, Anna. Yes, so they can both understand that. So is there a Susan in either one of your guys' family? Suzanne, Susan, Susie, Sue, in the family, either alive or in spirit? Either one of you, can you take that? That would be Bridget and Michelle. Can you guys understand a Susan, either alive or in spirit? This could be anybody in the family, alive or in spirit. I just feel like I asked spirit for a name, and that was the first name they gave to me. So please let me know, Bridget and Michelle, if you can understand a Susan. Michelle can understand a Susan. Bridget, can you understand a Susan? So I think I might be with Michelle. That's good. They can be the living or past. That's perfect. I just asked spirit for a name in the family, and that's the name they gave me. So I'm hoping that Bridget's not going to say yes. So I think I'm with you, Michelle, but I'm just waiting to hear from Bridget. But in the meantime, let's see. I'm going to have you call me, Michelle. I'm going to put the number up here. So Michelle, please give me a call on my cell phone. Okay, I'm with Michelle. Thank you, Bridget. I tried Alyson's trick and it worked. I was like, wow, I'm going to trust spirit, and it worked. So please give me a call, Michelle. That's awesome. That's very awesome. I love that. Thanks, Alyson, for the trick. I love this because we all learn something from each other, right? She might not be able to see that banner. Let's try this one. There we go. Give me a call if you can, Michelle. Where did she go? Oh, I just erased it. That's why. I keep doing that. I'm very duh. Please give me a call, Michelle, and hopefully the phone, I took it off Wi-Fi. So,
and I would prefer to call it a technique and not a trick.
Oh, that's true. technique, trick, my mind, I'm in spirit mode. Whatever word comes out of my mouth, I can't control it, Alyson. But I agree with you. Okay, Michelle, you're gonna call me. Awesome, thank you. I'm waiting by the phone line here for you to call. I want to bring through this grandfather and anything else. Alyson is adorable, isn't she? I agree. I concur. Because as she's waiting, if I'm waiting for her to call, because I know there's like this delay and it takes a second, I just want to keep going with this grandfather so I don't lose him, because I do feel like he's coming through for a reason, and I'm just waiting for her to call. But I just want to keep connecting with him and see what happens. I hope you're calling, Michelle. I hope you're not calling from far away. Okay. Oh, thank you, Anna. So I don't know if Michelle's calling me. I'm waiting. Please call Michelle. I really want to bring to your grandfather, but if you can't call, just let me know in the comments and I'll just give you the messages, okay? I'm glad that we were able to wind this down or weed this through to you. So I do feel like somebody passed 5 years ago, and I think you said somebody did. So I'm not sure who that was anymore. I just know that we established that. And your mom's up there. She is. Hi.
Hi. Sorry about that.
That's okay. So your mom's name is Teddy. That's awesome, because that's the name I heard. Teddy. But she must have been named after somebody in the family from a long time ago, or Teddy is a nickname. Is that right?
I believe she was named after someone in the family.
That's what I feel like, because I feel like this was an old name and they just made it fun for her.
Yes.
And you understand the grandfather can be a bit of an introvert at times, very quiet. Okay. And he's oh, that's so cute. I can hear your daughter. He's definitely like a deep thinker. I feel like he was always somebody who really like thought about things, and before he would speak, it's like he put a lot of thought into it. Do you understand that?
Yes.
All right. And
I need to.
oh, she's so cute. So I understand somebody else passed 5 years ago, and you said it was your brother?
Yeah, my brother passed just recently.
Okay, less than 5 years ago. Perfect. So would you understand he was kind of a funny guy, and he was full of life, and he was more of an extrovert?
Yes, he was.
Because your grandfather and him are just hanging out. He's helping your grandfather not be such an introvert. The two of them. He's actually, even though your grandfather came through, I feel like your brother's behind it. I feel like he's helping him step forward because your grandfather's quiet. Do you understand that?
Yeah, kind of.
Okay. I just feel like the two of them are together and they're just hanging out, and your brother's like in a good place. Now, with your brother's passing, was this very unexpected and very tragic?
Yes,
I feel very tragic. So I just feel like he's coming through and letting everybody know he's okay. He's at peace. He's in a good place. Okay. And was your brother married?
No, he wasn't.
Okay. But was he very close to somebody's kids? Or your kids maybe? Because I feel like he's watching over the kids. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay. So he wants you to know he's watching over all the kids. He's watching over all the kids. And did your brother like to do like crazy things like for fun? Like was he kind of a daredevil?
Yes, he was.
Okay. Because I feel like he's talking about doing just like crazy things. And I don't know if it was a motorcycle that I'm seeing or something, but I feel like he would have ridden things that were fast. Do you understand that? Okay.
I do.
Okay. So he just wants you to know he's with you always. He loves the family. He's sending all his love. And I feel like he's really proud of you. He's really proud of who you are and who you've become. And I feel like your grandfather's also really proud of you, and they both like watch over you. Would you understand that?
Yes, I do.
Okay. So I just feel like he's happy for all your good news. So I feel like good things have happened recently or have been happening in your life, and he's just so happy for you, and he wants you to know that.
Oh, thank you.
Okay. And did you get a picture where there was like an orb or something on someone's face?
Yeah.
That's your brother. Okay.
Oh, really?
He's trying to show up in pictures. All right. He's telling me that. So I'm going to leave you with that. sending you all the love in the world from your family on the other side. I know they're not the only two, but they're the two that wanted to come through and send you love. I also want to wish somebody a happy birthday. Do you understand the birthday that's about to happen or just happened?
Yeah, it's going to be my son's 11th birthday on the 27th.
So he's excited. So he's wishing him a happy birthday, okay?
Yes, thank you.
All right, thank you. All right, bye. The kids were so cute in the background, huh? That was awesome. So
That was a lot of
yeah,
fun.
Cheryl, Alyson, you guys want to do one now?
Sure, go ahead, Cheryl.
Yeah. Are you ready for me?
Yeah.
When Alyson does that.
Okay. Thank you, guys. Thank you, guys. So I feel like I have a gentleman with me. I do have a gentleman with me, and he's Dad. And I feel like he used to build bridges or talk about him being an architect or building bridges. That would be like an engineer. And then I also heard the word Fred. I'm not sure. I mean, the name Fred, I'm not sure if that's his name or, a name of someone that you understand. But I do know I have a father used to build bridges. He's talking about really his love. I did feel a connection to the East Coast, just to let you know. So I'm just putting that out there. I know that we're on a 25-second delay. And I do feel that he passed from a heart or a heart condition, please. It did feel like a heart attack. So if you guys will just wait for a moment and let someone bring that through for us, if that connects to you, your father in spirit. And yes, on bridges. Hi, Jennifer. Is your father, can you just say, yes, your dad built bridges? Is that correct? Or designed or constructed or something? Let me just see. And so Cynthia, excuse me, it does go fast, Kelley. It's like, it's like, wow, Jennifer, there you are. I'll write down your name, Jennifer. So if you can take that, please, Jennifer. Yes, East Coast and heart. Yes, thank you. Hi, Jennifer. How are you today? And Jennifer, would you like to call in? You're welcome to call in if you'd like. But I'll just say, can you also understand? I got the name Fred there at the end. I wasn't really sure if that was his name. I didn't feel it strongly about it, but you would know that name, like a Fred or a Franklin, something like that. Built bridges in New Jersey. Yeah, it felt definitely. Am I still with the same Jennifer? Right. Yeah, I'd love that. And your grandfather built bridges in the East Coast. Yeah, it definitely felt East. I was feeling that. Yeah. Would you like to come on the call? I'm welcome to give you my phone number if you'd like. Is that okay, Kelley?
Yeah, if you say it, I'll type it in the comments.
It's Jennifer, would you please call us? It's area code 970 987 4153.
Oops.
And we'll just wait for you to give me a call, Jennifer. You'll be calling in on my phone, and I'll put you in on if you want. You don't have to come on. We can certainly do the reading through the chat. It's just always fun to meet people on. Yeah, she'll come on. At least we get to say hi to you and get to hear your voice, because we know that it's kind of a special day, is what your father just gave me. It's like, oh, this is a special day. It's a special time of year. And I felt anniversary, Jennifer. So I'll wait till you give me a call and we'll bring through some more information when we hear from you. Sorry. You probably rode a motorcycle, since you guys hear motorcycles out there. Sometimes that makes it. Sometimes, that phone number is area code 970-987-4153. It's on the screen on your computer, but yes, if you want to, right. So I hope you can. So I do feel this gentleman, just to keep working with him a little bit, is I felt him to be, he would have dressed nicely. He would have kind of worn that suit and tie to work. I did feel pretty relaxed with him. So thank you guys for helping out, Jesse and Lori. Thanks for posting that number. Kelley has it on the screen for you, Jennifer Diaz. And yeah, I know it's a lot to ask. All of a sudden, it's like, oh my God, my loved one's here, and now we're asking you to go to work and call us. But in the meantime, I'll go ahead and continue with the reading. And I'll repeat this to you if you can call in the next few moments here. But I did feel a real strong connection with him. And it is something about your building bridges in your relationships. And I did feel it to be with him also, like there was perhaps a communication breakdown at one time, if you want to say that, and that's what you're working on. Because I'm hearing like you talk to him all the time. That's what I'm hearing. And once again, I just still keep hearing anniversary, anniversary. Oh, there she is. Hi, is this Jennifer?
Yes, sorry, I was having problems dialing.
That's okay. I'm going to put you on speaker.
Okay.
Thank you. Hi, Jennifer. So I have Jennifer with me, right?
Yes.
Thank you. And
Hello.
I think everyone can hear you, right, Kelley? You can hear Jennifer. So thank you. So was it both your dad and your granddad that built, or your granddad built the bridges?
Yes, my grandfather built bridges. My dad definitely built a lot of things as well.
Oh my gosh, you have builders in the family. And I definitely
Big time, yeah.
Yeah, I felt the East Coast, and they're from there. Is that right?
Yes.
And you're from there too. Do you understand that?
I was not born there, but that's where they
Perfect.
That's where they were for a long time.
That's fine. It felt like you were there briefly and then you left or something. So, yep, my area code is Colorado.
I visited there before.
Yeah.
Yes. I didn't live there.
And you could see their work is what I'm hearing. Like you could see their work that they've done.
Yes, it's still, they're very famous bridges in New York and New Jersey.
I love this. I just heard like Brooklyn Bridge, just to let you know. Would they have anything to do with Brooklyn Bridge?
Geez, I wish
I
I
know.
could remember, but
It's a lot.
I think so. I think that is one of them. Yes.
So I'm picturing a pair of overalls right now. That image just came to me. Can you understand that, please?
Yes, that's my grandfather.
Because it feels like a happy person. And I do want to call him a young man because he probably would like to be a young man. At least he is in spirit. But he also felt very strong too. Like I have someone who persevered and a really strong and very clear in his communication and just very knowledgeable too. I feel self-taught actually, not only.
Yes, exactly.
Also, earlier I was hearing anniversary when I was connecting. Can you understand that, please? Anniversary. Jennifer,
he's probably talking about my parents' anniversary. It was just last month.
Okay, very good.
So that would be his son and, my mom's.
Right. I love that. I love that. And what they're bringing through for you today is there's a message around you're making two ends meet, or you're kind of connecting right now. Does that make sense to you? Like, are you working on a new project, please, or something you're trying to bring out into the public or bring out into the forefront here?
Yes. Very much so.
Their love is with you and they just keep throwing flowers at you. And I don't know why, I don't know why we get these images, but they make sense. I mean, this is amazing the way spirit communicates to us, but they just tossed me a pair of keys. Yeah. Can you understand keys? Like a new keys to a car, new keys to a home, this type of feeling?
I have been wanting to move.
You've been wanting to move. Okay.
I've been wanting to, I've been thinking very much about moving to a different city.
I love that.
And kind of we've been going back and forth. So I don't know, maybe you saying do it.
I believe they're saying do it because they're telling me you have their strength. Like you have their strength, you have that ability, like, go for it. That's what they're saying. And it's never too late to change your mind is what they say. So even if you've been on the fence about it, so to speak, it's never too late, never too late to change your mind and to go for it. I just feel like they are raring to go or wanting to help you. And so I wanted to bring that information through for you today.
Oh, that's so awesome. Thank you so much.
I am so happy to meet you and so happy to talk to you and so grateful I was able to connect with your loved ones today on the call. So thank you so much for calling in.
He's a pretty amazing guy, so I'm not surprised he came through.
Oh, okay. Well, thank you again so much,
much,
Jennifer. All right. Take care.
Okay. Thank you. You're awesome.
Thank you. Bye.
That was great, Cheryl. You did amazing.
Thank you. Thank you.
Love it.
Thank you, Kelley. And Alyson, what
Well done, Cheryl.
you,
So, okay, well, all these names have been kind of been like shouting from the other side. So I'm gonna just see who I'm with in a minute, because I might be with somebody totally different. But I do want to say 4 names that were coming through. They could be all related or not related, and then I'm just gonna just go to just kind of clear my slate here and see who's coming through, because there are like too many people. So I got Mitchell, Dennis, Bobby, and Tim. So those were names coming through. Mitchell, Dennis, Bobby, and Tim. So I think that, I just know that Spirit wants to say those names. And if you can connect with them, great. And let me just see who's coming through. 1 second. Okay. I can't, every time I try to go to a different relationship, I just keep feeling like I have a father here. So is this the night of the fathers or what? So I do feel like I have a father here. I'm getting teary-eyed again. I'm also being shown a guitar. So I wouldn't put it past him that he would have played guitar. And I feel like I'm going to a female, and as a little girl, you would hear him play songs on the guitar. And I just know with him that he's a sensitive soul who probably this world was too harsh for him, which makes me feel like he probably possibly dabbled in things that maybe, were self-medicating. But I'm not going to go too far down that route. First, I'm going to go with father here. I also feel like the name Michael and Tim possibly could be connected. And if Cheryl, my friend Cheryl, could watch the comments here to see if we've got a taker for this father coming through. You would have known him, I just see you and him in the younger years. And then maybe then he was maybe there was a separation, or maybe there was some reason why he's not as close in the older years. I'm not sure yet. It's just interesting because he's giving me these different impressions. But if you can take a father who would have had a guitar,
I know Shauna's father had a guitar, and Anna's dad did not self-medicate, but Shauna said she can take Mike, Tim, and guitar.
Okay, and Chris as well.
Shauna, can you understand Chris? And Debbie. Debbie's father passed when she was young. And Debbie, we want to ask about your father, if you could take the names that were just mentioned, and if he self-medicated, Debbie. The guitar is significant with Shauna Ram. Again, Shauna's...
Okay, and all right, so here we go with my technique that Kelley calls a trick. I feel like I feel like I'm with the person who would have recently had a grape experience. So he was showing me grapes. So you either had grapes, you talked about grapes, you saw grapes on Facebook. I just know there should be something about grapes. So any of those. Oh, and so Shauna's mom is saying that she can also take Chris as well. Okay.
Yeah, her dad did not medicate either, but yes, she can take Chris, right?
Okay, that's fine. So any of the people that can understand the father with the guitar, and I feel like he played the guitar and I feel like he sang. So can you take both of those?
And you know, Debbie's father passed when she was young, and he played the guitar. He did self-medicate. They can take a Mike and Chris.
And Debbie, can you also understand the grapes as a current, it should have been today or yesterday, something about grapes?
She just bought grapes today.
Okay, Debbie, can you call either Kelley or Cheryl's phone?
Whatever's easy for you, Kelley.
And Shauna.
Let's call yours, Cheryl, because your speaker works great, because I don't have a microphone anymore.
I'm good.
And Shauna, listen for the piggyback. See, she just bought grapes today. Technique works.
And he was a singer and a guitar, grapes today. So my phone number, Debbie, if you can call, it's area code 970-987-4153.
I know, and I couldn't, I was like, okay, I already had a father. Let me have somebody else. And he was just like, nope, I'm just going to stand here patiently and wait my turn. So he's still here.
So we're waiting for Debbie to call, right?
Okay, cool.
Debbie, whenever you can, just pick up your phone, and we typed in the number on the screen.
And I'm really grateful for him. I'm just grateful that, he's much wiser than me as a human being right here. So he knows that he's supposed to come through.
Here she is. Hi, this is Cheryl. On speaker. Okay. Here we go, guys. And okay, Debbie, say hi to Alyson and Kelley.
Hi.
Hello. So it sounds like your dad went shopping with you today, huh?
Yeah, well, he's around all the time, but yeah, I guess so.
Buying the grapes. Okay, perfect. Because he knew that. So, all right. So I just want to go over the evidence that came through, which I've already forgotten because it's not in my memory. It just kind of, comes through me. Oh, I can't hear you. Oh, can you turn down the computer, whoever? Because it's a repeat.
Sorry.
Okay, perfect. So, so your dad, you understand the significance with the guitar and singing, and you would have memories of him singing with the guitar as a young child.
Yeah, the whole family sung. Both my brothers play guitar too.
Don't tell me too much. Don't tell me too much. Just yes, I can understand that. Just in case he wants to talk about one of the brothers, or I don't know what he wants to talk about yet. So he's coming through with that. And do you understand do you understand some self-medication?
Yes, very much. Yeah.
Okay, perfect. All right. So I am with you. And I do feel like one of the messages is for one of your brothers, because the evidence is often also turned into the message. So I do feel like one of the reasons why he's coming through is because at least one of your brothers has also gone down a similar path or road as your dad. Do you understand that, please?
Yeah, they both have. One is better and one is not. So.
Okay, so he's probably talking to the one that's not.
Yes.
And and also, who is Tim, please?
I don't know. I can't think of a Tim.
You can't take Tim. Is it Jim?
I can't think of a Jim either.
That's fine. It comes through as Tim, so I'm going to keep it with the Tim. It could be a middle name as well. So just kind of keep it in mind because my names are pretty accurate. They're not even my names; they're the names that they say over there. So the message for you, for your brother, is it really feels like he's in a bad space. It feels like he's kind of in a dark space. At the moment, and it feels like your dad, and it feels like the family has tried to help, in the past, and it just feels like it's really your brother. It's your brother's. It's the ball's in your brother's hands. To be open to help or not. And it feels like even though it might look like he's at rock bottom, it feels like your dad's saying he's not enough at rock bottom, like he could still drop more where maybe at that point he'll have no choice but to receive help.
Okay.
So I just feel like your dad is around him. He's trying to, share thoughts with him, try to uplift him. But I do know there's a parallel there as well. Now, what of the names that were said, what names could you understand?
Mike and Chris.
Mike and Chris. Okay, and who are they?
My ex and my nephew.
Okay, interesting. Let's see. I just want to see what else your dad has to say. But you're really his little girl. Like, he just loves you to pieces. And I feel like you had him wrapped around his finger. Is that right? His finger, your finger?
Yeah.
Yes, somebody's finger. So he just, he would do anything for you. He just loved you. He loves and loved you to bits. And he's also making me, see memories of you dancing around while he was playing the guitar. Do you understand this, please?
Yeah.
Yeah, and he said he just loved that. It was so adorable, and it was so family time, and it was just he loved watching his little girl dance around and prance around while he was playing the guitar. And he's also talking about a pick. Did he use a pick when he played the guitar? Is that a yes?
Yes.
Okay, and does someone still have a pick of his?
I think yes. The brother with the problems has
The brother with the
all
problems.
that stuff.
Okay. All right. So he's just he's just mentioning that as well. Okay, hold on. He's mentioning Chris again. So let me just see why he wants to talk about Chris. And which one is Chris? The nephew?
Yeah, he's my nephew.
Okay, so when Spirit mentions somebody's name in the living, they don't just mention it just because. They mention it because there's a message there. They mention it because the person's either going through a problem, or they're congratulating them that they just did an accomplishment. So I know that that's why that's why he's mentioning Chris, and I don't know which one it is. I just know that there's something in Chris's life that your dad wants to draw attention to, and that's why he brings that through. And I feel like a phone call. Can you give that family a call?
Yeah, for sure. I his dad, the brother who has recovered, just moved out of the country, so it's kind of weird. Yeah. Because
I just feel I feel like your dad wants you to reach out and just touch in with that family and make that connection.
Yeah. Yeah. He probably feels detached from us.
Yeah. And just kind of bring them into the fold. Yeah.
For sure.
Your dad feels very inclusive. Your dad feels family was family, and everybody comes in, for the huddle, and he and so, he wants that little chick out there to come into, the family fold.
Yeah.
So I think, let me just see. 1 second. Give me a couple more names. Let's just see if your dad. I also know that your dad comes in to your dreams as well, and he works with you with your dreams. So there's many different ways that your dad will come and give you messages, but I know that it must have been something recent with dreams. And if you don't recollect your dreams, then pay attention to them this next week, because I know that he's working with you in the dream state.
Yeah, I've been trying to do, it happened when I was so young, and I used to see him when I was little, so it freaked me out. So I kind of blocked it all out, and I tried not to remember my dreams. So I'm trying to get over it. And And so things are starting to open up again.
Yeah, he's working with you on that. And how interesting that the two readings that I did tonight were both, well, Cheryl and I did the first reading, and then this reading, both fathers who you lost at, when you were a young age. So that's an interesting theme, and there's probably a lot of layers to that. And anyone else out there who's lost a parent when you were young, I think this is the night for them to kind of gather and come through and say, hey, look, even though we are physically not with you, we've been with you the entire stretch of the way, and we've watched you grow and seen your accomplishments and seen your strength, and rooting for you on the other side, and someday we'll be together again. So lots of love from your father. And there's just one little mention of Arizona. Do you understand the connection there?
No.
So, I'm going to leave that with you because it just kind of trickled in, like a little trickle of Arizona there. So I feel like, maybe there's a trip, there's something, there's just something Arizona. Maybe you talked to someone recently who was in Arizona. I just know like that's in your field somewhere, and you will be able to make that connection hopefully in the next couple of days.
Okay.
All right. Lots of love from your father to you.
Thank you.
Oh, one more thing. Do you know someone who has COVID or who passed from COVID?
Passed from COVID? No, I
Or
think my
has
son
COVID.
had it early on, but by the time he got tested, they said he didn't, but he had all the symptoms.
I feel like that's a confirmation because your dad just made me look at something that said COVID. So I just know like it's his way of saying, someone had COVID or passed from COVID. And so I think that's a validation that yes, he did.
Yeah. I thought he did. He's never been that sick before. It was horrible.
Aw. Well, I'm glad he's all better. Lots of love from your dad.
All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you for calling.
Bye.
Bye now.
Great job, Alyson.
Great
job. So it is about 6:45 now. And it's so weird. Somebody made a comment in here, but it's not showing on Facebook, but it's showing in here, and I can't find it on Facebook. And so I wanted to comment back. So Jessica said I think she's talking to me because she said she loved my glasses. And then she said she's getting a Major Grease, the movie vibes with the glasses, hair, and makeup. Well, thank you, Jessica. I know. I thought that was funny. And I was trying to comment on Facebook on my phone. And I'm like, where's the comment? I can't find it. So, but thanks, Jessica. I appreciate that. So it's about the time I was planning on, picking a winner. So let me just see who shared our video. Oh, it's easier for me to tell on Facebook here. So, but if you guys want to share your upcoming events really quick while I do this, go for it. And then I will do mine when you guys come back. When I come back, I mean. Oh, no.
Alyson, would you like to share your events coming up?
I don't think I have any. Do I have any events? I don't know of any events that I have. So I've really been focused on the book, and now I'm turning my attention to other things. There's the book. And I will be offering workshops and classes online in the near future like I have in the past. So next time we come on, I will have some events to share with you.
Thank you. And guys, for me, if you go to my website, mediumcheryl.com, you can sign up for the Healing Prayer Circle that I'll be doing this Sunday, October 11th. I do them every Sunday. It's a chance for all of us to get together and meditate or manifest and do healing work online. I'm also doing 2 healing prayer circles for the month of October, just because I was feeling drawn to do it. I felt guided to do that for everyone. So October 11th is Sunday. You can join. It's free to join. And then also October 17th, Miss Kelley Eckhardt and myself are doing a psychic DEMS. So that's October 17th online. It'll be really fun. We've certainly done DEMS before online and in person. And so we look forward to seeing you. If you can make it, it's October 17th. I believe it starts at 5 p.m. Pacific time. So thank you again for having me tonight. And I've just been so filled with gratitude for everyone that's been on the call with us tonight. We certainly feel all of your love, and you're helping us get these readings out to these people. And hopefully you are also able to take a little bit of that message for yourself. So thank you again.
So thank you guys. And so I have picked a winner. And I'm putting it in the chat right here. I'm going to just post it right now. And it's Elise K. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for coming. And I don't think I recognize your name, so I feel like maybe you're a new person as well. So thank you. Yeah. We appreciate that. And I'm just going to follow up with a couple of things. I still had 4 tickets for my Saturday night's event. It's limited to 10 people only. Everybody gets a reading. It's 2 to 2.5 hours, depending on how many people come. And so you're guaranteed a reading if you want to get a ticket. I still have 4 left. At least I did earlier today, I believe. So go ahead and get your tickets. You can get, there's a link at the, on Facebook with this video that's in the comments of, at the top. There's also the event with Cheryl and I coming up. And there's just there's so many events. Oh, and then we will have also on the 28th this month, Wisdom Wednesday. Then in November, Cheryl and I are doing an animal talk with where you can bring a picture of your animal alive or in spirit. And we're going to be doing readings. It's going to be on Zoom. And then on the 21st, I'm doing the demonstration of mediumship gallery readings with mediums Lillian, Suarez, Thomas John, Natalie, Lucia. I have the hardest time with her name, and myself. And I just want to remind everybody, I am going to be picking a winner from my email newsletter subscriber on what day am I picking it? I am picking it, I think, on Thursday next week. So whatever date that is, Thursday, or maybe it's getting picked soon. Maybe it's Thursday this week. It's tomorrow, I think. So if you have not signed up or subscribed to my email newsletter, subscribe for a chance to win a 50-minute reading. That's what I'm giving away this month. It's a big, long reading. And then from the 12th through the 19th, I'm doing 7 days of giveaways. It's only for my newsletter subscribers. So every day I'm going to pick a winner from my subscribers list, and I'm going to email it to you and let you know that you won, but I'll also post it on my social media. I'm not going to email to the entire newsletter list because I don't want to annoy everybody. But so if you want to see who won that day, if you didn't get an email and you want to see who won, you can go to my social media. It'll be all over there. But every day will be a new winner. So I encourage people to sign up for my subscribe for my newsletter list. I can't talk. Get my words all mixed up. And that way you'll have a chance to win a reading tomorrow, or you can maybe win something for my 7 days of giveaways starting next week. All right. Thank you, everybody. We will see you later this month, and I will be back next week. And I actually will be back tomorrow to do my pick my winner, I believe. I have to look at my calendar. It's all on my website and everything, though. You'll figure it out. I'll let you know. All right.
Take care, everybody. Have a good night.
Bye.
Happy fall, guys. Happy October.